money though? Why you lying? Do all your know what's going on with you? Do you tell him you burn it, or do you lie to him like you did me? Or is you lying to how you did me?
Everybody getting burnt. I don't give a
Or is you lying? Or did you lie? Did you lie? Did you tell them the truth?
Look, they got my baby mama here tonight.
It seems Drake has way bigger problems than throwing lawsuits around the industry because, and this is absolutely shocking, Sexyy Red just came clean about giving Drake an STD. Can you believe it? But wait, it gets even messier. Apparently, Sexyy Red herself caught it after getting intimate with an OnlyFans entertainer, and here's the truly scandalous part. Even though she knew she was infected, she just kept passing those STDs around to other men like she was handing out candy at Halloween. Now Drake and Red have supposedly been getting cozy for months, so when Red got infected, Drake didn't stand a chance against getting a taste of that Sexyy Red special delivery. But here's what's really cold. According to inside sources, Red had zero intentions of telling Drake about infecting him. The only reason she's coming clean now is that her baby daddy threatened to expose everything if she kept quiet. Like, seriously? Did Red honestly think Drake would never find out she got him infected? And what's our certified lover boy planning to do about this whole mess? Stay with me because we're diving deep into this scandalous situation.
Letting everybody raw dog you. So when I heard her say that, I said, nah, she a disgusting little old motherfucker. She stay at the clinic. Yeah, she got to, homie. Because that's nothing.
For those who've been living under a rock, let me catch you up on this piping hot tea. Sexyy Red recently got exposed for catching herpes from an OnlyFans creator who goes by Gucci Third Leg after their recent hookup. The drama exploded when someone on X dropped a bombshell. They shared a list of women Gucci allegedly infected, and guess who was sitting pretty at number 6? That's right, our girl Red. This revelation had fans frantically wondering if Red had been spreading this unfortunate gift to all the men she'd been intimate with. And let me tell you, once those internet detectives started digging, they unearthed some absolutely wild information about Red. The tea is scalding hot. Apparently, Red knew all along that she was infected, but that didn't stop her from spreading it to others, especially the rappers she's been getting close with lately. And of course, one name that kept popping up was none other than Drake himself. Now, a lot of people found it hard to swallow that Red and Drake were getting intimate because they've been playing it so cool in public, acting like they're just besties or whatever. And let's be real, we all know Drake's usual type, and Red isn't exactly checking those boxes. But here's the piping hot tea. Sources have confirmed that Red absolutely let Drake hit that multiple times because, you know, what's a little fun between friends, right? See, when it comes to Red, Drake's been treating this more like a friends with benefits situation than just a plain old friendship. He was practically drooling over her the moment she blew up, even dropping hints about being her baby daddy. All of this had people convinced that Drake and Red were definitely heating up the sheets while playing innocent besties online. Their whole saga started back in July last year when Red showed up at Drake's New York show. And let me tell you what happened. Drake literally walked right up to her in the middle of his performance and planted this kiss on her cheek, announcing to everyone, "Look, they got my baby mama here tonight."
Look, they got my baby mama here tonight.
Oh, but that's not even the half of it. When they linked up backstage, Drake was all over Red like white on rice. Picture this, he had her sitting right there on his lap, just showering her with kisses all over her face and neck while she was running her fingers through his hair. Drake even had the audacity to share this intimate moment on his Instagram stories with the caption, "Just met my rightful wife, Sexyy Red." Red played right along, sharing the same steamy photo with the caption, "I'm your favorite rapper. Then Drake got all possessive in another post, warning, "If my girls see y'all backstage being thirsty, it's gonna get smoky." You've got to hand it to Drake. When he's interested in a woman, he really knows how to make her feel like she's the only girl in the world. Even though they were still trying to sell us this whole just friends story, several blogs started spilling tea about Red and Drake being an item. Red basically confirmed it herself when she slipped up during an interview, admitting to hooking up with Drake before trying to backtrack and play it off as some kind of joke.
Right now online, I just keep seeing pictures of you and Drake, What's going on with you and Drake? Y'all got a record coming?
We be fucking. I'm just playing. That's my peoples.
Yo!
We got a song coming out.
Do y'all really?
I mean, supposed to be, but I did some little shit on his song. He sent me a beat and I had rap for him or whatever. He was fucking with it, so we gonna see if he dropped that bitch.
I love that. Is it gonna be named after you? I know Drake always does a record after women.
I don't know. He just fuck with me. I don't know what he gonna do. He gonna pop out with some crazy shit. I know that.
But people weren't buying this just friends narrative for a second because it was crystal clear that Red and Drake were sneaking around but trying to keep it on the down low. Red stirred the pot even more when she posted another cozy picture with Drake, captioning it, "M with my man, but it's still free my other man." And let's talk about how Drake's been spoiling Red absolutely rotten. He's been showering her with expensive gifts and money like it's nothing. Like that time he casually dropped a $30,000 watch in her lap just because. Red couldn't contain her excitement when she showed off that diamond-encrusted Cartier timepiece on Instagram.
Ice me out, Drake. Turn me up, Drake. Okay. You see that. Stop fucking playing with me, man. Stop fucking playing with me, man. You see that shit? See through shit. Let me take it off this thing. How the fuck I take it off? Ugh. See through shit, man.
But wait, there's more. Along with that stunning watch, Drake sent her stacks upon stacks of cash. Red took to Instagram, gushing, "Thank you, Drake, ice me out, then big boss, as I appreciate that big dog." But Drake wasn't done playing Santa Claus. Next thing you know, Red's flaunting photos of herself in front of a private jet that Drake sent just to fly her to New York. She couldn't help but brag, posting, "When Drake sends you a private jet to New York." Things got even spicier when Drake started calling himself Red's baby daddy after they collaborated with SZA on Rich Baby Daddy. The music video was something else. Drake and Red really committed to their roles, acting out scenes where Red was pregnant with Drake's baby, going into labor, and celebrating after the baby arrived. Drake was clearly living his best life playing the baby daddy role, planting kisses on Red's fake baby bump throughout the video. He even seemed to address all those dating rumors in his verses, referencing everything he'd done for her. The watch, the private jet, all of it. His lyrics were telling on themselves. "I knew it was love when it started as a friendship, asking about a baby, we should probably get a Frenchie. We was effing, night after night. I'll change your life, you ain't even know how to blanket right. I taught you right, you ain't even heard of Grace Bay till I bought the flight. You ain't even know how cold you was till I bought you ice. You can't even look at him the same, we a different type. You just text me tripping, I reply, have a safe flight." People's theories about Drake and Red's relationship were all over the place. Some were convinced they were hooking up, others thought it was just for publicity, and some even suggested Drake was getting paid to hang around Red. During his podcast, Joe Budden stirred the pot by suggesting there was absolutely no way Drake would willingly spend time with Red. He insisted their whole relationship had to be some kind of arrangement where Red's management was paying Drake to co-sign her. But Red wasn't having any of that nonsense. She took to Twitter to put Joe Budden and his followers in their place, calling them straight up dumb. Besides showering her with gifts and stacks of cash, Drake went as far as calling Red his guiding light and muse. While sharing photos from his It's All a Blur Big as the What tour with J. Cole and Lil Durk, Drake dropped this bomb. "Red really is my muse in this short and confusing life." The way Drake was fawning all over Red, you'd think he was about to drop down on one knee and propose. But then something strange happened. Fans noticed they suddenly stopped interacting like they used to, and rumors started flying that they'd had some kind of falling out. Nobody knew exactly what caused the rift, but once Red got exposed for spreading herpes to multiple men, people started connecting the dots. Drake must have cut ties with Red because he got caught in the crossfire. The whole mess started when word got out that Red hooked up with OnlyFans creator Gucci Third Leg just days after he was exposed for having HSV too. Red's baby daddy was the one who blew the lid off everything on Instagram, exposing her for trying to infect him too. He dropped a recorded phone call where he confronted her about having multiple STDs, claiming she knew about them and still tried to deliberately pass them to him. He put her on blast, saying, "Y'all favorite rapper, she said she burning everybody getting burnt. You gotta be strong for that Northside PE cause it's not for the weak and I'm the weak. Remember you started this."
Yo, why you lying? Do all your know what's going on with you? Do you tell him you burning, or do you lie to him like you did me? Or is you lying to how you did me? Did you lie? Or did you lie? Did you lie? Did you tell him the truth? Or did you tell him the truth? When you gonna keep it gangster? Hey. Then when you gonna keep it gangster? When you gonna keep it gang? You bit. That's what you did. You lied to me for 6 months, and then you told me you had that shit.
I hope you got AIDS.
Red wasn't about to take these accusations lying down. She went full defensive mode, accusing him of lying and even questioning his sexuality. She fired back on Twitter. Y'all know why I don't care when it's not true till y'all believe anything on this app. Then she made this now deleted Instagram post saying, I ain't clearing up as whatever a mother effer told you believe it, I really don't give no F. But she wasn't done. She took to Facebook to really put him on blast. On my kid's soul, the real reason he threw me off I found all gayish in his phone, let's talk about it, freaky bum. She even added, y'all don't know how much I hate this man, I could tell him anything he don't care like I effed hella in on you by. Now, can we just address this tired trend of women immediately jumping to call their exes or baby daddies gay whenever they're having issues? It's 2024, and honestly, nobody cares about anyone's preferences anymore, as long as everything's legal, of course. Plus, running straight to the he's gay card when you're losing an argument just makes you look guilty of whatever you're being accused of. Her baby daddy wasn't having any of Red's deflection tactics, so he jumped back on IG saying, I'm too bold to be gay or low down or any of that miss me with that homo is no disrespect to the LGBT folks. To back up his claims, he shared an STD test he'd taken when he first suspected Red had infected him. The test came back negative, but he explained he got lucky because herpes can only be transmitted during an outbreak, and Red wasn't having one when they were intimate.
So if y'all don't know how HSV2 type 1 or 2 work, this how shit go. You can't get rid of that shit. If you fuck somebody that got this shit while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract it.
See, people weren't exactly shocked by the allegations that Red gave her baby daddy herpes, especially after that whole mess a few months back with that OnlyFans creator, Gucci Third Leg. The tea really spilled when another creator, Da Davis, went on TikTok with tears streaming down her face, sharing how Gucci infected her. She revealed she'd worked with him on a video when she was just 19, completely unaware that he had HSV2. She only discovered the truth when she started showing symptoms herself. Da dropped another bomb. Apparently, this was Gucci's whole game plan, deceiving young girls into filming with him while spreading STDs.
I'm just gonna say, yes, he gave it to me. It's devastating to have to come on here and share that whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci Third Leg burned me with HSV2. And he told me that he was gonna send me his test results, and he never did. And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls. And there's girls with so many similar stories to me, and they're so young as well. He is preying on the young, he is preying on the new. And I'm so sorry for not saying this 7 months ago. I was scared, and I was making so much money. I can't keep beating around the bush because you guys think I'm lying. And he can't ruin anybody else's life. I didn't know what he was known for. I didn't know who he was. I didn't do my research, and it is my fault.
The drama intensified when someone in Gucci Third Leg's circle leaked this list on Twitter, a list of everyone Gucci allegedly hooked up with after testing positive. And wouldn't you know it, Red's name was right there. But the mess didn't stop there. Popular streamer Adin Ross invited Gucci onto his live stream to tell his side. But plot twist, Adin wasn't just doing this out of the goodness of his heart. Turns out he was worried about his own health because he'd paid to hook up with some of the women from Gucci's videos after Gucci had already infected them. Gucci tried to downplay everything, claiming he only had HSV1, saying it was basically just like having a cold.
What are you positive for? What is that?
Can you read that?
It says you're positive for HSV1.
Yes.
So what is that? Can you explain what that means?
So positive for HSV1 means you do not have herpes. It means you have had probably like a cool sore, more so stuff like this. And this is very common in the whole world.
Right.
2 out of 3 people in the world have HSV1.
But nobody was buying what Gucci was selling, especially since the test results he showed were from last year. Like, honey, it's December now. Showing year-old test results is just suspicious. Another reason people believed Red might be spreading STDs like party favors. She's been all over social media bragging about letting men hit it raw. Charleston White even called her out in a recent interview for all her nasty shenanigans.
Sexyy Red, man, straight out of St. Louis. She's currently turning down $40,000 features.
I bet she got HPV. I bet she done had chlamydia, gonorrhea, trigonometry. crabs, and whatever else that can contract. Hell, you talking about she nasty, mannish, filthy at the mouth, and she ain't got them high dollar weed. Everybody.
Yeah, she said that she had chlamydia 2 times.
Yeah, so if she said 2, time it by 6, because you know them hoes ain't gonna tell the truth. You know them hoes ain't gonna tell the truth. Time it by 6. Hell, you talking about? Man, ain't no motherfucker tell this flat out telling the honest to God truth. Give him some leeway to it.
You said that you want to see her perform without the lace front.
Yeah. I want to see her pull that motherfucking lace front off. With that St. Louis hair, that hood hair, and perform them songs like she do with that brown booty hole song.
According to insiders, after Red's encounter with Gucci, she went straight to Drake. But unlike her baby daddy, who dodged a bullet, Drake wasn't so lucky. He apparently got intimate with Red during an outbreak, catching herpes too. Word is, Drake completely cut Red off after this, feeling sick and embarrassed about the whole situation. But honestly, why is Drake so shocked? He must have known what he was getting into from the start. Everyone's been saying things like, why is everybody so surprised she's burning? She literally bragged about having STDs. Did everyone just forget? Others chimed in with, she tried to play it off as a joke when she talked about burning and all that other stuff, but I knew she was telling the truth. People don't joke about that. But what do y'all think? Is Drake ever going to publicly call out Sexyy Red for allegedly burning him? Or are people just doing too much when it comes to Sexyy Red? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to click right here for more juicy drama like this.